I have to tell you, I'm still really bothered by folks that are still trying to push the narrative that there are more pro choice Catholics than there are anti choice Catholics. Because I had a little encounter this last week with two men outside the clinic. I just haven't cut the video yet because I'm just fucking tired and so much has been going on between my mom and work and travel and everything else. So these two old men were from Pius the Tenth, St. Pius the Tenth Church or something in Montlake Terrace. All of the Lady of the Hope churches here, the St. Mary Magdalens, they all support what goes on because I've talked to these people. I've counter protested their churches from time to time during 40 days. You cannot sit here and tell me the St. Mary's up there on 88th in Marysville. I do not know of a Catholic church that is outright pro choice. And I'm pro abortion because it's a medical procedure. And that's what honestly needs to happen is people, you don't talk about any other part of the body surgery in a different way. It is a medical procedure. And the thing is that the majority of abortions, they're not even surgical. They're invasive, but they're not surgical. You're not getting cut on. I know, side tangent, but this narrative really bothers me because there's no fucking truth in it. I completely understand what this person is saying, and I'm not directed at them as like any anger or anything else, but I am very, very bothered at the fact that people want to so badly be part of something that they will glaze over complete untruths. Like, you guys are so hopeful that Pope Leo is just going to be the savior. And granted, like, it seems like the popes have gotten better. I will say this. I used to work for some very conservative Catholic, fash-leaning folks a long time ago before I got into my current profession. And they were all excited about Pope Frank until Pope Frank started being Pope Frank. And then they weren't so happy anymore. So like, yes, is there movement, but the church has zero right to tell anybody what they should do with their body. Zero. They do not need a place in our politics and our governance or anything else, and they should have to pay property taxes. I'm gonna do a little video about it and put it on my YouTube, talking more because I really don't think you folks understand the math behind why churches not paying taxes is so fucking staggering. And I'll just put it to you like this. Pull up the map. I'll be talking about it, but just pull up the map of just the Catholic churches. That's just the churches that you know. I mean, I've already delved into this a couple of years ago. We subsidize about $120 million of what churches aren't paying just in property taxes. That's not even income tax off of all of their fucking swag. And people go, no, we don't. Yes, we do. Say you have a bridge and you have 100 people in a town, and those 100 people are each equal. Like, all of you have an equal part to pay for this bridge. But then all of a sudden, we'll say 20% of those people say, because of my special belief system, I have a tax-free, like, this shit's tax-free. I don't have to do this. I don't have to pay for this. I don't have to pay for my portion because of my belief system. So that means that 80 people now have to do it. And then maybe some of those 80 people decide to start their own churches, or maybe they turn some of their properties into properties that the church says is used for rehab or hiding abusive priests or whatever. And yeah, I'm that kind of bitch and I don't care. But those properties, they don't pay taxes either. I mean, it's a grift. And some of these Our Lady of the Hope churches here in Everett, like, if you go on their website and you see how active they are, there's one that offers mass like maybe 2 to 3 hours a week and just on the weekend. That's it. The property is worth $8 million and it doesn't pay the property taxes that you and I pay. Imagine how many people that could take care of. And that $8 million property basically just sits empty the majority of the time. But they're the special people with the special privilege to do whatever they want because of their religion. And I'm sorry, people, we have to start having an honest conversation about the problems with religion in our government and in our society when it's this prolific. Like you guys, everybody's all the Epstein files. Oh, the Epstein files. Bitch, we've had the Epstein files, also known as the Catholic Church and the evangelical churches, but especially the Catholic Church, for fucking generations now. Generations. We haven't done anything about it. They still don't have to pay taxes. They're like, these folks for our protest on Monday, they're flying in a dude who's got like max $6,000 or $6,500 fee to fly him out. So they're going to be paying him and flying him out, putting him in a hotel, and we subsidize what they don't pay into society with fucking property taxes. You guys are mad at the wrong people about the property tax shit. Open your eyes. All the shit that is going on right now, look at what's going on with Trump in Iran and all this fucking shit with Jerusalem and Jesus fucking Christ, the Israel. It's all about men using God as a whip, whatever gods they believe in, and having their fucking holy wars when it's just ego and patriarchy and greed and power. That is what religion was designed for. And we are funding our own fucking oppression and lack of services by letting these people get away with this. Like, it's directly impacting us because not everybody pays, only some of us. And we're not even middle class, and we're the ones that pay the most. When you look at the people that make the most money and the people that make the least money, even $250,000 a year, that ain't shit money. $400,000 a year ain't even shit money. That's like comfort money. These people, like the Bezoses, like the people that are even, they may not be as rich as Jeff Bezos is, but they still have an obscene amount of wealth that they can never spend in their lifetime. And the people here in Washington State, oh no, we can't tax them. Poor rich people. We got to get better and smarter than this, and we have to face some uncomfortable truths and say to our religious friends, I don't care what you believe, but you are done writing for fucking free while the rest of us are getting oppressed, making up for what you don't contribute to society, and all you do is create fucking trauma. I'm over it. I am so fucking over it. And I hope that one day we live in a matriarchal society, because the shit is going on right now is going to impact all of us. If you think what is happening there is not going to roll to here, that man right there on TV is to blame. Trump and this fucking regime. And who are they enabled by? The religious folks. Folks, have a good Saturday night, y'all. Bye.